Hello, Mallards. It is Thursday, and I just got home from a Playable Theater meetup, and I'm going to go to sleep here very shortly. But I thought it would be a little bit of fun to talk a little bit about what we did today. So I gave a presentation on tips and tricks for creating dark characters, dark storylines, and dark endings in your immersive and interactive theater. And it went very well. I was a little bit nervous about it before it started, but people seemed to enjoy it. They were very receptive to the notes I created and generally my entire presentation, so that was really nice. And I felt pretty good. And then after that, we were talking and spitballing as we have a tendency to do. And a bunch of people who go to this meetup work at or are somehow associated with the Galactic Star Cruiser, otherwise known as the Halcyon or the Star Wars Hotel at Disney. And apparently their tech team had a discussion this past week about what other franchises would make good hotels. They decided that Clue is an obvious choice. Clue would be a great themed hotel with an immersive, interactive experience. And then they started debating what other things would make hotels, and they were just putting up like random lists of things and created a bracket out of it. And so then we were talking about how would you turn something like Shrek into a hotel? What about Pirates of the Caribbean? That was apparently what won their bracket, and I think it's a terrible choice. And Mary agrees with me that boats are just a lot to deal with. Like, it would have to be a boat, right? So it'd have to be like a luxury cruise. And I feel like a full-scale immersive on that would be really hard and wouldn't feel authentic. So then it would have to be like an old sailing boat, but then that's really hard to control. And then you've got the whole out on the water of it all. And so I don't think that really should have been the winner. Would it be fun to be fully immersed on a boat? Yes, but I don't think it's a hotel experience. We were talking about other things that were on their list, and there were some wild choices, some interesting choices. Indiana Jones made the list. The Hunger Games was on the list. I can't remember what else was there. Lord of the Rings, which I feel like a Lord of the Rings hotel probably already exists. It's not a hotel. The Lord of the Rings is a tiny home village, and it's Hobbiton. But I just started thinking about how would I turn these things into hotels? So how do you make Indiana Jones into a luxury hotel? I'm not entirely sure. Hunger Games, I've decided it is a Hunger Games the Capital experience, and you as the guest in the hotel are all people who are part of the Capital, and the action that happens in the hotel and the interactive elements are you like watching whatever Hunger Games is happening currently. And so you see all this action happening in the arena, and you're hearing broadcasts of these rebel groups, and maybe you're helping them a little bit, and I don't even know. And you also get to go through a training to compete in the Hunger Games, but it's like really cute training because you're never actually going to have to compete, but they just want you to get the authentic experience of what it's like, and then you'll feel just like them. And then obviously there's a big fashion show and like a bunch of stuff and some interviews. And then I think the culmination of the time is that the rebellion breaks into the hotel to, I don't know, assassinate somebody, take somebody hostage. I don't know what age group we're going for. It's a Hunger Games hotel. I feel like it's got to be PG-13. So who knows what's happening there. But I feel like that could be at least intriguing. And so, yeah, have you thought about how you would turn some sort of fandom media into a luxury hotel? Or not even luxury, it could be a mid-level hotel. I think it'd be fun if we took a franchise that would make sense and turned it into a really cheap hotel that still got interactive and immersive elements. I have a few thoughts on some hotels, one of which I've decided I'm just going to write a letter to the creator of this media and just be like, hi, I've come up with this idea for an immersive hotel, because apparently that's a hot thing now, and you can do what you want with this. And if you decide to go through with it, I would like to stay there for free to participate. But I don't particularly want to run this or fully create it. I just have a wild, wild idea. And that is one of the things I really enjoy about the Playable Theater Meetup, is the chance to just have wild ideas for fun. So let me know what fandom, franchise, piece of media you would like to turn into a hotel, and I will talk to you tomorrow.